Hi guys, happy Monday everyone. How you guys doing? I'm good over here. I just have something to share with us this morning. So, this is probably like my first video of this kind this year, and I will be talking about something very personal, something that happened to me, even though I didn't want it to be like my first video for this year, but this happened this Monday morning, and I just want to bring it to us because, in a way, I feel like the words that I'm dishing out through my videos have also helped me in my personal life, you know, because when you're encouraging a better society um, from every individual, it also should reflect from your person. And I have seen myself grow from one point to the other, and this morning was a typical example of such. So there's this lady that I had a little issue, I would call it, with some months ago. That was last year. It should probably be around October, yes, or maybe September. I told a colleague of mine about that because it happened on my way to work. So I was in a bus to New York, and on getting off the bus when we got to New York, this lady, we all boarded from my bus stop next to my house. So that was my first time seeing her in a bus. Um, so while I was stepping out from my seat, I think I stepped on her mistakenly, obviously, but I would have said something, probably sorry, that she expected if only she acted better. So I felt like I stepped. No, I don't think it stepping on her. I think it was my bag that touched her. Yes, it was actually my bag, and I felt it. So for me to look back, you know, to say something to her, obviously should have been sorry. She pushed me in anger. So when I looked back, I didn't say nothing to her anymore. I should have said sorry, but she already took, her pound of flesh. So I just looked at her and I walked away. She still got mad after pushing me, you know. She pushed me, myself, not the bag that touched her. That was my backpack, you know. It happens. Everybody has backpack on in New York. And the backpack touched her. It wasn't intentional. I should have said sorry if only she didn't push me, you know. I held my temper. I didn't say nothing. I only looked at her and I kept on moving. So stepping out of the bus, she came at me again, and she was like, "Oh, you don't have a mouth." From her accent, she sounded Jamaican. You don't have you don't know how to say sorry. I say, if you wanted me to say sorry, you shouldn't have pushed me. You pushed me, and I didn't say nothing to you. So she kept on talking, you know, and I was moving, we were heading to Port Authority. I was moving, she was moving, and she kept on talking. But, you know, some days I wasn't in that mood. I was running late to work, so I just kept moving. So we got to the escalator, and out of whatever it is that is going on in her mind, she was still angry, and I was walking. There was another man behind us. So what she did was to take out a tissue that she wiped her face with, because in the tissue it was brownish from her powder, her colored powder. So she threw that at me while I was going down the escalator. That got me so pissed off because that was a dirty tissue. I was so pissed off. The guy behind the two of us saw that and he just nodded his head. So this time around, I was losing it. I just wanted to get at her so fast. She was far off from me. So I was charging to get close to her. Next thing I saw, she was running to the white police officer next to us. So I was going straight to her and the police officer. In my mind, I was going to explain to the police officer what she has done to me and ran to her. Very pretty lady. This lady, I'm telling you, you would not believe she can, hurt a fly, because she is so beautiful, and she looks so innocent. So I wasn't expecting all of this attitude from her in the morning. So she ran to the police officer. I don't know what she told to the police officer. All I saw was the police officer was like this. Oh, back up, back up, back up. Like I was, coming to attack her, or coming with an arm or something. And I was pretty mad. I was trying to tell the police officer, look what she just did. As I was trying to say that to police officer, she kept on saying, back up, back up, back up, and was standing in defense for the lady. And the man that was next to us was coming alongside. He wanted to also explain to the police officer. I didn't know that's what he wanted to do, but I saw that he nodded his head when the lady threw the tissue at me on the escalator, going down the escalator. She was on the other side. So we all ended up coming out in the same place, but from different directions. But she ran to the police officer, obviously because she looked at my face and saw that I wasn't having it anymore. So the police officer did that, and instead of allowing the lady be with her, with him, the police officer, so we can both explain what happened, he let this lady go. The lady literally walked out from the other exit. If you know Port Authority in New York, it has like different exits, so many doors. So this lady was straight out of the street. I was going down the other side. So immediately the lady left. Then he said, okay, what happened? I'm like, what? What happened? Now you ready to listen? I said, go call her if you want to listen to what happened. I was so mad at the officer. He said, explain to me. I said, just excuse me. Then the man behind me started explaining to the police officer. I heard him say all that transpired, but I left and I was so mad. So when I got to work, I explained to one of my male colleagues, I'm like, look what this lady did to me. And I'm like, I'm gonna wait for her to see her at the bus stop and just give her a piece of my mind. I know I wasn't gonna fight or anything, but I was just gonna give her a piece of my mind. But behold, I never saw this lady ever since that time, since like September last year, up until this morning. This is the 12th of February 2024. Behold, I saw this pretty lady still looking so beautiful at the bus stop today. And once she saw me, I was standing behind her. Once she saw me, she started making calls. She was on her phone till we got on the bus from New Jersey to New York. I couldn't hold it anymore. So I went and sat next to her. I wanted her to finish so I could, we'll have one or two. I'm like, hello, can I say something to you? She kept on with the call. She looked at me with her pretty face and she kept continuing. I'm like, hello, when you're done with the call, I want to have a little talk with you. She didn't stop. So when I saw that we're approaching New York, I had to come closer to her. I'm like, wait, I see that you don't wanna give me audience, but I need to speak to you. I said, I know you recognize me. What you did to me the other day wasn't fair and it's not nice. You're a woman, I'm a woman. You know you can't take what you did to me. All I'm saying is, I've let it, I let it go, but it hurt me. So in my mind, I was expecting that she said something nice. This lady stood up from where she sat and went to the front of the bus to sit. And, but I felt better because I said it out to her and I didn't say it with violence. And, I just want to come up here to encourage us. I have learned something. Before, I wouldn't hold my temper that much. I have learned to hold my temper, and I'm encouraging everyone. If you're that person who feel like you can hurt somebody and let go, understand that it's not everybody that that will be so accommodating or enduring. So what you can't take, don't dish it out to somebody else. That's all I want to come up here to say this Monday morning. Be nice, be accommodating, and show some love. All right, peace out. Until I come your way again, this is Mabel of Mabella Digital. I see you.